Hey guys, it's Miyagi Joe. Welcome to the mystery video for the day. As I told you, we'll be doing some mystery videos. Today we're going to be doing the mystery video of, as you guys know, I love my martial arts videos, or I love my martial artists, skills, practicing my moves and everything. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about my favorite martial artists in movies and TV shows of all time. Like, seriously, guys, we're going to get into it. We're not going to be ranking them yet. That will be saved for another video. But thank you for coming to this mystery video because it does mean a lot to me. We're going to be talking about my favorite martial artists, their styles, what makes them look cool, what makes them great, what makes them different. But also, we're also going to break down what martial arts is to people that don't know. Because a lot of people see, oh, it's punching, it's kicking, But martial arts is about balance and finding purpose. And so we're going to talk about that today. About what that means and how you can make it feel. So, first martial artist we're going to talk about is the great Jackie Chan. So Jackie Chan is great. He's decided to do his own stunts, choreographed his own fight scenes. He's added like a comedy element to his fighting, where he does he takes whatever weapon, he does what's called forget the actual title for it, but it's basically he uses his environment. So he'll find anything he can pick up and start just beating on it. We're using nunchucks right now because I had them handy, but he'll pick up a chair and throw it, or he'll pick up a glass of water and start beating people with it. He really knows how to use his environment.
He's like a MacGyver.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and he delivers quite a bit of that. He's pretty cool. He's got some cool stuff. He's definitely got very cool stuff, and I love him. I love his movies. I thought The Foreigner was excellent. I thought everything he's done. He even has a cool animated series, if you guys didn't check that out, where he literally is himself kicking ass and taking names and discovering magic, and it's cool stuff. Next thing you gotta talk about is, now everyone's always making those jokes about the lists and about Chuck Norris, right? Chuck Norris is a badass. He went toe-to-toe with Bruce Lee. Any man that goes toe-to-toe with Bruce Lee, I don't care what people are making stories about them, he earned that black belt before he even put that shit on. Just for fighting, which we're going to talk about in this video. While we're not going to rank every martial artist, you guys should know, and this is for you martial arts YouTubers, if Bruce Lee is not your favorite martial artist, hands down, then you are not a martial artist. Because you're missing the absolute point of martial arts if Bruce Lee is not your favorite. Which is why we're going to talk about him last, because he is the most important martial artist to discuss. So yeah, we got to talk about Jackie Chan. He's cool. Let's talk about Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White is awesome. He's been in lots of cool movies. He did Blood and Bone, which is one of my absolute favorites, where he's in a prison. He's got those really high kicks, so you can do just super combo based. He's got that power, man. He's a big dude, so he can just wail on anyone he gets his chance at. Wail, do those mean spinning back fists. He's just got all that good stuff, guys. He knows how to really close the distance, really provide himself a threat. And I love him. He was on Arrow. He had a cameo in The Dark Knight. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Michael Jai White. He played Bronze Tiger, which is basically the Black Wolverine, which is sick. He's awesome. Got some great techniques, great power. He's awesome. He's in this movie called Falcon Rises. He's got this almost like a flying kick, or you can do a flying knee. So if you're gonna do in flying knee, you come up and you just knee, up, knee, just full flying knee. It goes crazy. The dude just goes absolutely insane. So Michael Jai White, 100% a beast, and you cannot deny it. This man is lethal. And you just love it. You can't even pretend that it's not awesome. The dude crushes it. Michael Jai White is amazing. And I really think that's cool. So he's up there for sure. Next we gotta talk about Donnie Yen. So Donnie Yen, if you guys have not seen Ip Man, do yourself a favor. This man is the master of Wing Chun. He can do, Wing Chun is something, and he's also had training from Bruce Lee in his movies and stuff, Bruce Lee learned from him. So you can't talk about Bruce Lee without talking about Donnie Yen. So we're going to talk, because Donnie Yen played a character that was actually the sensei of Bruce Lee, known as the Ip Man. But And Donnie Yen's got other big roles, like he's going to be in John Wick 4. I can't wait to see him in John Wick 4. He was a badass in Rogue One. In a Star Wars movie, we had a dude kicking stormtroopers in the face and beating them with sticks. No one ever thought that would happen, but Donnie Yen makes it happen because he's Donnie fucking Yen, and he just gives the goods the way that everyone wants to see them. And I think that's really cool, and I really dig it. I think he's crushed that, and I think he's done an amazing job. So yeah, Donnie Yen, another great martial artist. Tony Jaa. So if Jackie changes his environment, Tony Jaa knows how to really just like parkour his way through everything. He'll like jump into it, he'll go crazy, he'll just like boom, 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 just like boom, 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 boom. Like he goes crazy. So Tony Jaa gets on the list too, because he's awesome. Alright, now we gotta talk about the boy Statham, man. Jason Statham is amazing. He's got so many badass movies. He became one of the best bad guys in the Fast and the Furious franchise. His technique is flawless, guys. He can do street brawling. He can stab dudes in the face in the Expendables franchise. He's famous for using his knives. He's a lethal dude, and he's got so many great martial arts techniques. Like, if you guys haven't seen like all Jason Statham's movies, like the Transporter series, if you haven't seen him in Fast and the Furious 7 and 8, if you haven't seen him in Hobbs and Shaw, go check this dude out, man. He's badass. You gotta talk about Jason Statham, because he's just great. Alright, then you got Jean-Claude Van Damme, known for in the 80s as being an incredible martial artist, and he teaches kids techniques, and he's also a badass fighter. He gives that badass appeal to everything. And so that, I think, is just really cool, and I really dig it. Now, the last two we're going to talk about on this list, guys, is number 2. He's got a movie coming out this month, October 14th, baby. We got to talk about Scott Adkins. You may know Scott Adkins as the British guy that auditioned to play Batman. That is a very good description of him. But you're missing one big key fact about Scott Adkins. Scott Adkins is one of the most... If you guys have not seen the Boyka UFC type Russian fighting movies, that dude, they say in that movie, Boyka, which is who Scott Adkins plays, is the most complete fighter. Scott Adkins is the most complete fighter that you can get in the modern day world. He has become one of the most greatest modern martial artists of our time. He has literally been in so many movies. He's got his own movies. He's a threat. He specializes in high kicks. Like just, we're talking like jumping and going like, like he's just a beast. He can do double kicks. He can do a flying side kick. Like, the dude is insane. He is absolutely insane. And I can't wait to see his new movie. I love the first Accident Man. The dude was an Expendables bad guy in Expendables 2. He went toe-to-toe with Jason Statham. So they both have a history in going toe-to-toe with each other. And it was fantastic. So he's got to be a number 2 on the list. He's still great. Love his work. Love his flying kicks. He also teaches techniques on YouTube. You can go to his seminar and he'll teach you how to do martial art techniques and what to do. Like, he can teach you, like, he'll show you the hook kick seminar, so he'll be like, hook kick. It's pretty crazy. Like, he'll show you quite a bit of epic techniques. He's got that boxing movement, so you got, like, lateral movement, jab, punch, hook. You know, all those great things. So he gets on the list. Now, the final person on this list is Scott Adkins. Scott Adkins is absolutely amazing, okay? Sorry, we talked about Scott Adkins. My bad. Now, we just talked about Scott Adkins, and Scott Adkins is awesome. But it's time to, before we start this final candidate, we need to bow. Because this man is the myth, the legend, the one and only Bruce Lee. So first of all, let's bow. Now, if you guys have seen Cobra Kai, the closest person to Bruce Lee in any form of movie, video game, or TV show is Chosen Taguchi from Cobra Kai. He is like the closest thing to their universe of being a Bruce Lee. Like, a lot of people compare him to being the new Mr. Miyagi, which is great. But if you're going to compare this man to anyone, compare him as the Cobra Kai version of Bruce Lee, because this man is funny, this man's kicks ass, he's great. So, talk about Bruce Lee, you gotta talk about a couple of his known roles. He also had some great movies of his own. He also, if you guys are Green Hornet fans, he had his very own TV show where he played the Green Hornet. And so there's a movie called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood out there. And there's a scene in that movie where they completely missed the mark on who Bruce Lee is. They cast someone to be just like Bruce Lee, and they make him this cocky, like, fighter that just wants to fight everybody, and he loses to Hollywood stuntmen because they want to make the stuntmen look good. It was so disrespectful and disgraceful to what the integrity that people who are Bruce Lee fans know about Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee would always say, be like water. It flows like a river, and you just be like water. And that's what we try and live our life and strive to be. You know, when I'm punching this bag, I'm not just standing here doing whatever. I am being like water. I am flowing through. I'm flowing through the pad. And that's not just for martial arts. That's a life lesson, too. If I do a thrust kick, flowing through. If I'm going to do a round kick, go all the way through. If I'm doing a side kick, through. Just going through the pad, feeling it. Feeling the energy. And he just brought this atmosphere. Like, he was funny. He had balance. He could give you life lessons. Like, he would tell people, he would tell his students, a man does not, the saying he would say is, a man does not practice, do not fear the man that practices 10,000 kicks 10,000 times. Fear the man who practices the same kick 10,000 times. So if I practiced a round kick 1,000 times, I'm pretty sure I would be feared, because they're like, yeah, practicing whatever. Whether it's a thrust kick 10,000 times, a side kick. And this man had great special side kicks. Like, he would have an offensive side kick, he'd come in. He had a pretty mean hook kick. Like, Bruce Lee was a legend. Just an absolute legend. And he deserves only the best and the most respect that you can get. So yeah, guys, absolutely think that Bruce Lee deserves respect. And let me know what you guys think of this content. Do you guys like seeing me doing workouts on the bag while I was talking to you guys about martial arts? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think about these kind of videos. Do you still like this mystery format? Let me know in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a nerdy and awesome day. And remember, be like water. Ha! 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 Thank you.